One chance, one life, one save file. Welcome to Let's Play One Shot, a game that was originally made in RPG Maker, an old version. I'm not sure if the Wolf RPG Maker or 2003, I'll have to check that, but was recently remade with a new game engine. And in their remake, they've added like a lot of things. Now the story is a lot longer, there's a lot more content than what was originally in the RPG Maker version. So today we're gonna play this one. It is a puzzle game and very story-driven game, so it's not really a very skill-based game. It's just a nice, interesting story. But I won't spoil anything else. Let's just get into it. So we have a bunch of controls here. That's okay. So it explains us that we have to interact with items, pick them up, and use them from our inventory. And sometimes we'll have to combine items to advance in the plot. And it tells us that it's best to play in windowed mode. We will be playing mostly in full screen, however, because the game is kind of laggy in windowed mode, at least for me. Right now we are playing in windowed mode, so if you see any little lag, that's the problem of the game, unfortunately. But mostly we're gonna play in full screen. Hello? Okay, here we are. We're in control of our main character, which we have no idea who he is. Or who she is. We have no idea of that as well. Let's go into the settings very quick. I just want to go to default movement and make it so we run all the time. So we move a little faster now. Okay, let's see what we have around here then. What about this door? It's locked. No way. A locked door. Never seen one of those. Dusty books. Too dark to read in here. Huh, maybe we'll have to turn off the light then. Nico just woke up here, so our main character is called Nico. We can go to the bathroom here, the top one to run. There's no water in the toilet, and there's a nice reflection of Nico's head here. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Nico. A withered plant sits here, stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. Now we acquired an item, a dry branch. A flaky dry branch from the bathroom plant. You can open this menu by pressing the item button, which it depends what you bind it to the item button. I have triangle on my DualShock controller, but you have other items. I think the default bind is S on the keyboard. And here we have another item. There's a TV remote here. Nico picks it up. And now we have another item. There's a soft glowing light that tickles through the window. We have a television remote. It's too hard to read in the dark light. Huh. There's also a computer here I haven't checked. But this computer wants a password, which we don't have. So we cannot access it. We could try to guess it, or we can be bright. In the faint light, Nico can glimpse the face of the remote. All the numbers except 8, 9, 4, and 7 are missing. Notice they are color-coded. So, let's see if I can remember these without writing them down. 8, 9, 4, 7. I'm very bad at this, by the way. Nice! So we just match... Since the numbers are not in the same order, we need to match each color to the corresponding number. And thus allowing us to access the computer. You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, you only have one shot, Fado. I got it. Nico hears the sound of a door unlocking. Good, then I guess we'll be going outside. Hello? Anyone? I just well want to switch to to full screen mode actually. Now that we're past this part, you know what? Maybe let's just keep it like this for this episode. The wood in the fireplace looks like it was never used, huh? Perhaps it could be lit. So maybe we have to find something else. The TV gives off a dangerous-looking spark. So whenever you see like words that are color-coded, that means they are important. Inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Okay, we take the bottle of alcohol and. So what do we have here? We have a bottle of alcohol and a dry branch. Now, as the tutorial at the beginning of the game suggested us, is that we can combine items. If we combine the dry branch and the bottle of alcohol, we can dip the branch in the bottle of alcohol and obtain the wet branch in the empty bottle. By selecting the wet branch, we can now go to the TV. Nico readies the branch. Huh! Now the branch is on fire, so maybe we can light up the fire. And what's this? Something on the ground glimmers in the firelight. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into a crack in the floor. Nico digs it out. Okay, I'm definitely switching to full screen. Just give me 1 second. Here we are. Much better now, much more fluid. Is this what 60 FPS look like? Wow, that's much more fluid. So we have the basement key, we open the door to the basement, which was previously locked. And we head down the ominous stairway to the basement. Who doesn't have a stair like that to the basement? I want one too. And what's that? We've now obtained the light bulb, which we can finally use to make some light around here. I wonder if I can go back to this room. Check on the books now. Ad infinitum. Interesting. They all say ad infinitum. Huh, that's very interesting. Nothing new in the bathroom. Nothing new in the bed. Can we see outside? Not quite. But what's this door that we haven't checked? There's a very, very peculiar symbol in there. Or caving. Well, guess what? We're gonna use the light bulb on it. What's left of a computer terminal? Well, let's go outside, see where we are. Fast travel. You can quickly travel to the location you have already visited by selecting the fast travel option in the menu. The default key for opening the menu is A. Fast travel cannot be used indoors. So now we can use the travel option and travel to whatever location we already visited. We now visit just the entrance, so there's nothing else here. A robot, it has no longer power. So there are a bunch of other robots here. What's left of a robot? Huh. This place looks like it's in ruins. This is a minecart? Can we check it? That's another robot. Interesting. So I'll head over to the right. That looks different. Ah! That light bulb. You're here. Me? Yes. Welcome to our world, friend. I'm most humbled by your presence, yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location? That's what my prophecy foretold, yes. You are the savior we've been waiting for. You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness. I will now provide you with vital information. Please ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about this world? I'm not sure where I am exactly. I can't see too far off, everything's so dark. Our world was not always this dim, nor was it so broken. But time waits for nobody, not even saviors. The world is divided into 3 regions. You're on the fringe right now, the Barrens. The tower you see in the distance once held our sun. Oh, so that's what the tall thing was. As you go further towards the center, you will cross the other regions. There should be a map still in this outpost somewhere. Oh, can you tell me about the light bulb? I found it in the house when I woke up in. Within your hands is our new sun. Your son? Yes. Years ago, our previous sun sat atop the tower and spilled its life into the land. But one day, the light went out. Oh. The world is still hanging on by a thread. The surface of this world is abundant with an element called phosphor. Fortunately for us, this element stored light energy from our previous sun. It's now our only source of illumination, but its energy is finite. When the last of the light dies, our world will too. But now that you're here with the new sun, all is well. You will need to restore it to the tower. That looks pretty far off. Yes, so begins your pilgrimage. Also, the sun is fragile, so be careful. If the sun shatters, the world would end in an instant. Oh, can you tell me about the computer? In the house, I found this computer. It kept saying stuff like, your actions here would affect Nico. But I'm Nico. Are those messages meant for someone else? If I had to guess, they might be trying to pass the message to Fado. Fado? Ah, that would be our god. If you're here, that means Fado's here also. Fado will provide guidance for your journey. In fact, they already have. Really? Haven't seen anyone though. Have you not contacted Fado yet? I don't think so. Being the bringer of our sun, you have the sacred ability to communicate directly with Fado. An ability that no one else possesses, certainly not I. Please close your eyes and focus. Alright. Hello? Fado, are you there? If you choose that is not my name, you will be able to input another name for you. But that's okay. I'm good. But that's what I said. Sorry, I have to demonstrate. It's a let's play. Nice to meet you, Fado. My name is Nico. I actually heard someone. They said their name is Fado. This is incredible. Do not be afraid to ask Fado for assistance. You are the Messiah after all. Can you tell me about going home? That's our mission. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not sure about this. I still don't know how I got here. I was just with my mom a few hours ago. And I feels like I'm in a bad dream. I just want to go home. Your mission is to save our world. Just as my mission is to tell you about our world. I'm unable to help you beyond my programming. I'm sorry. Oh. I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck. Good. So, we arrived into this world. We realized that practically this world is doomed to die if we don't do something about it. And apparently that's what we're here for, even though we ended up here without knowing why. And we have this light bulb that's our sun. There's a lot more to explore. But we will leave all of that for next time. But now, before we end the episode, for people that already know about this game, there's something extra for you. So if you're still here, I'll assume you already finished the game. As you might know, halfway through the game, we'll be asked a very important question. I'd like you to answer that question for me. Down in the description, you will find a link to a straw poll. I modified the question to a little, to avoid spoilers to those who haven't played the game that want to check it out. So, vote and make the right choice, guys. See you in a couple days.